Good morning students. In this video we are going to learn the unit number 10 matter around us. The separation technique is a subtitle. Then I'll give a small recapitulation for that previous lesson. Compound, mixtures. The mixture are again classified into homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Okay. So mixtures is classified into different types of atom mixed together. Homogeneous and heterogeneous. Homogeneous means uniform and heterogeneous means two separate layer. Okay, now you can understand two layers are separator. Then the another important technique why we want to do here these types of separation techniques, what are the needs is there means yeah, organic compound is having many contaminations, so many byproducts and so many unwanted solvents in your reactant as a converted as a product. So we want to avoid to getting a pure product means we can do this types of products, these types of process. Whether you know your mom is buying from the floor in that shops and come and doing the sievings. Why the purpose to sieve means the sievings is having a particle size. The particle size is only allow for the what are the size of the particle is there you're buying flour. So like that this filtration, sublimation, the n number of separation technique so use it to getting a pure product from the contaminated product. Okay, then one of the technique I'm going to explain the sublimation. Certain solid substances when heated directly form a solid to gaseous state without attaining a liquid state. The vapors when cooled to give back the solid substance. Okay, this you take a best example for sublimation. Camper. While we are doing a puja times in your home, the lightening of camper is a tradition. So one of the lightening of camper is a best example for sublimation, but that is not a full sublimation because once the camphor will be burning, we can get a dark dense flame fumes. The dark dense fumes is indicator the camphor is the aromatic compound, but we can't able to recrystallize again to the camphor because the camphor is mixed with some of the organic product. Okay, the sublimation is nothing but whether the compound is placed here, we can directly heat it. This is going to deposited here as a liquid stage. After we can getting a cooled that is making a crystal form. That crystal is the crystal shows that is your product is a purified product. It's a purified product. Okay, but you can understand sublimation is a process a substance directly converted into a vapor stage and cooled it we are get it back the substance. We cooled and get it back the substance. Suppose so we are getting back the substance. What are the things is there only pure compound, but actually impure compound we are placed and we get a pure compound. So the sublimation also one of the separation technique. Then I already explained what types of mixture we are going to separate. So homogeneous mixture, other heterogeneous mixture. Okay, homogeneous and heterogeneous. Homogeneous means a solid liquid get miscible, completely miscible. This is completely immiscible. So heterogeneous solution, unpicking, sievings, warming and magnetic separation and sublimation. See, heterogeneous means two layers. We can do these types of things. We can get a substance as a pure liquid. Homogeneous means the evaporation, distillation, crystallization and fractional distillation, chromatography. See, in the homogeneous, this fractional distillation and chromatographic is advanced stage for our chemistry. The fractional distillation is useful to manufacturing a coal tar into different types of product, petroleum product. The chromatography is useful to identification of color products. A centrifugation. Centrifugation, all the laboratories, blood banks and blood testing will be using for the centrifuged method. See, centrifugation is a process by which fine insoluble solid from the solid liquid mixture can be separated at a machine called a magnetic. A centrifuge is rotated at very high speed. This is the very high speed. The rotation can be increased whether decreasing depends upon the sample size. On being rotated by the centrifugal force, this heavier solid particle down and the lighter solid particle coming on top. Okay. Why we are doing this types of centrifugation means we are having a density, high density particle and low density particle in the same solution. We can do this types of centrifugation. The high density particle coming and settled on top as a uniform layer with a perfect structure. The lower density substance will be coming on top with a lesser quantity. Okay. Then this is the important for the medical purpose. Then some of the different types of separation techniques are involved. I already said the homogeneous heterogeneous separation also. So magnetic attraction, filtration, evaporation, crystallization, distillation and chromatography. The physical method used will depends on the nature of the constitution. Okay. We are not doing all these types of process. That depends upon the physical method will be fully depends upon the substance, the organic compounds. First, I am going to explain the using of separating funnel. This is very much useful for our daily life as well as our higher studies. Okay, this is a methodology. This is separating funnel. The separating funnel gets you two layers. The two layers will be very high speed shaking and place it in a beaker. Can I give a time means the high density substance is coming on that bottom. The lower density like a oil substance is coming on top. So at a certain time we can open this, the stop clock, that all the substance come on settled on beaker. Like that we can separating a n number of time we can get a pure type of compounds. Then filtration. Filtration very easiest and common method to separating a insoluble particle to soluble particle. Okay. A method separating from the component from the mixing of containing a solid and liquid using a porous barrier. Porous barrier is nothing but a filter paper. Filter paper is called a porous barrier. This is filtrate. This is filter. This is a filter is a filterable solution. This finally getting a clear solution is called a filtrate solution. The application. What are the applications are involving for the filtration? Removal of solid impurities from air filter, a air conditioner, one mesh is there. The mesh is useful for removal of solid particle. Unwanted solid particle is not allowed to enter the room. Only the air will be allowing to enter. So what happened? We are placed it in a mesh to that AC. The AC inside, the AC only allowing the air particle, not allowing the another impurities or solid particle. Then trap the dust particles that we breathe and allow only clean air to pass through. Okay, these are the things we are day-to-day day-to-day things. Okay, we are using a daily life these types of things, these types of methods, but we can't able to understand the importance. So only we can read again. Okay, now we can understand why the AC is containing a mesh, why the AC is allowing only fresh air. Why we are using for a filtration method, the oil and air filter in cars. The car is having a oil and air filters. Removal solid impurity from the engine, oil and air. In before we are pouring to the oil and petrols and all. So some of the any removal of impurities is there means the impurities will be removed by the filters. Before the engine section, one filter is there. The filter is helpful to reduce the impurities and curtail the impurities. We get your pure impurities, means the efficiency will be high. Then evaporation method. This is simple evaporation. Simple method. We take a one pot of water. We can place it in your burner. After a frequent heating, all the water can evaporate. We can get a vessel only. What happening? All the water get evaporated. The evaporated is used to separating a dissolved solids that does not decompose on heating from the solution. But your water can heated and evaporated. But the evaporation substance for chemically, the substance is not dissolved solid that is coming on top. We want to remove the what are the volatile material is there. So we can give the heat and supply the remove from the substance. Take a salt preparation. we take a salt solution and place it in your floor, and after a certain time we can get a salt rocks. How the common salt preparation is the best example for evaporation method. Then this is a evaporation setup. See that mixing and evaporation and getting a pure substance. Then the pure solution, pour the solution into evaporating dish. I already explained that mechanism. This also coming under the filtration method. Filter rate, after the filter rate, collection of filter rate, we are going to dry. Okay. Then heat the solution to dryness to evaporate away the solvent, leaving behind the solute. Make the Bunsen flame. Bunsen flame is we are using a laboratory flame. Smaller when almost all solvent has been evaporated away to reduce and splitting. Then application. What are the applications are involving for evaporation? Drying wet cloths and drying hair and hair dryers. Obtaining a common salt from the sea. I think this is our most important one. This here for most important one. Then drying vegetables. Drying and salted fish or vegetables. See, salted fish or vegetables. The preservation method. Salted fish or vegetables. Then crystallization. This crystallization is not involved in a syllabus, but I can give the small introduction about that. Crystallization is a process to obtain a solid that decomposes eating from the solution. Sugar can be obtained from the sugar solution. Copper 2 sulfate crystal can be obtained from the copper 2 sulfate solution from the crystallization. Then chromatography. This is a very important topic. The chromatographic is useful to identification of colorable substance with a moment of speed. A chromatography is a process used to separating a different components in a liquid or gaseous mixture. For example, to separate the different colored compound that make up a black ink. Okay, that detect a tiny amount of the drugs or containing another chemical, the urinary sample. Okay, now you can understand this is also useful for a medical purpose, the DMLT purpose. Then adsorption. This is very important for the chromatography. Absorption, the process which the particle substance is concentrated only at the surface of the substances. Okay, all the substances is come on settled on the surfaces. The surfaces is helpful to identify the movement of the speed of the substance. What we can place it in the paper. So the paper will be already drenched in organic solvent. Some of the organic solvent that is suitable for our compound. The chromatogram of the separated compound is separated. I explained the chromatogram next layer. The paper chromatography is your syllabus particle. See, this is the setup. I can place a little amount of your compound here. I can drench it. This end will be the suitable solvent. I place it over a side. What happening? The solvent is moving through here. Finally, what are the compound will be there that can be eluted with different color. That can be eluted at different colors. This is helpful to identify whether your compound speed. Okay, application. This is very important analyzation of inks and factories, ink manufacturing factories, food dyes and colorization. We are using as a casery powders and how they are using and manufacturing. Then checking that whether the pesticides on vegetables exceeds on safe level, whether we are spraying the pesticides to the crops to avoid the attack of the insect. So the quantity will be very minimum. Supposed to be extended means this the chromatogram is helpful to identify the excess level. Detecting the level of drugs in urine samples, whether they are consume a drug and died means they are going to check how many levels, how many parts per million cyanides are placed in your body. That is also checked by this chromatography method. Then I'll give the small recap of the section. Then you can think separation mixture techniques. Sublimation is a process, a substance directly converted as a gaseous form without making any liquid form. Centrifuge at a certain substances two different dense substances will be using for this types of centrifusion. This is rotating method. The rotator will be rotate high speed. So the speed will be helpful to reducing a one part on bottom, high dense part on settled on bottom, less dense on settled on top. Then filtration, this common process for in our life. Then the best example for unwanted materials, unwanted particles is removed from the substances. We get a pure filtrate. Then chromatography. The chromatography is helpful for identification of drugs and pesticides in our day-to-day life. And this is chromatogram is a graph the illusion of component. Thank you, students.